call you. I'm sorry for the things I said. Babe, just pick up the phone, dear. I know you're mad. Just let me live, let me live, let me live.
Well, good day to you on a grey day here, which promises rain, but promises way beyond that what should be a really good game of football. The stands are packed here, people have done everything they can to get here. Indeed, the roads outside were pretty badly clogged, but I think most of the traffic issues have been settled, and indeed, I think most people have now got through the turnstiles and are well covered up against the elements, whatever they may throw at us over the next hour or two. We are in the port city of Porto, and this unmistakably the Estadio do Dragão. Blue, certainly the colour. How are you reading this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
Well, we're on the way. Tries to locate someone up front. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Bruno Fernandes. And it's played forward.
It can only get better, this. We haven't seen a shot yet, and I'm hoping that when we do, it'll spark a whole series of them because it needs livening up.
And now the breakaway. Forward it goes. De Ligt drives it forward. And that's been levered clear.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Out towards the flank. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Out to the left it goes. Has a look and plays it in. Alexander-Arnold. It's being played forward. Drives it towards the front. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Reflections on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. No score in the first half, who's ready to go for it now? Tries to get it forward quickly. Looking to break out here. And it's hoisted clear. Goes direct to the front line. Bruno Fernandes. Big chance! Hits off target and by quite a way. Time for a change in personnel.
Number 22, coming on the field is number 9.
And shoots! Straight at the keeper.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
Well, that's where he wants it. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. De Ligt can... Oh, real danger here! De Ligt is there, and he can get that clear. Shoots! Another save.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
Substitution on the field.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Cuts it out. And that will be the final act. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0. How do you look back on the game? Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. We are in the port city of Porto, and this unmistakably the Estadio do Dragão. Blue, certainly the colour. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
For me, it has to be the magical Angel Di Maria. What I like about him is how he's tailored his game to play in different positions, whether it be central midfield, attacking midfield, or as a winger. And, you know, he can adapt to whatever's required.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. And we're underway. Cadiz are the most prolific team in the league this season. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Massive leap! Di Maria. Cadiz have certainly impressed this season. Barring 2 draws, they have been perfect. Forward it goes. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And the defence can get it clear. And he's on a charge. Tries to get it clear. Keeper has beaten it away. That's great strength on the ball. Lovely bit of skill. Modric. Girona still to register a shot on target. He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's Di Maria. Di Maria unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's gone for it! Tries to dink it in. Lofted it. Gets up to head it! There it is!
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
A 1-0 lead established.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Modric tries to get it forward quickly. Di Maria. hoists it forward. And the whistle goes for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
The action is back on the way.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Done very well to intervene. Plays it out to the wing. Beautifully done. He's gone for it! It's beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves the opposition chasing shadows.
Di Maria hits that long.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Tries a shot!
I really don't think you could expect anything better from the goalkeeper then. We're near heroic territory.
Played towards the front men. Oh, real chance! Gets good distance on it. Cadiz have it back and they can go again. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Real chance! Oh, taken with style! Two to the good! They have breathing space! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Things starting to look very comfortable. And the counter is on. Plays it out to the flank. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. He's not going to get that. Oh, sweet feet. So who's he picking out? Crosses it in. Knocks it away. That is terrific skill. So that's it. it is all over. Well, that does not help. Interpret the performance as you will, but the key truth is that they lost. Your reflections then, Jim?
It's a poor result. They offered very little goal threat, and it's the kind of unproductive performance that can drain confidence pretty quickly.
So it's just to impress you with my way. Careful what you show me, your license to shine. I was always first to
Hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shows. Questions were asked, but he's given. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Gorgeous control there. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So another team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. Reflections on the first half?
Unspectacular but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Mohamed Salah. He's through now, is he? Oh, and the finish! They've scored! The breakthrough arrives at last!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
A 1-0 lead established.
The perfect display, and the old saying comes to mind, when the going gets tough, etc.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, good ball. And it's played forward. And that is that. Well, that is truly disappointing. It is a results business, and this result is worth nothing.
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. They were just undone by that second half goal.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon to you.
girl for my daughter, my son, him go to flowers. People never wanna say they don't care. Fake rage for the checks getting clear. I ain't trying to live my life to compare. Just pay me for the love that I share. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Can't wait for my mama place. Pay her debt, she can quit today. Hit the max on my card today. Pay it back as soon as I can pay. Focus on the bottom line. There is never fall behind. Focus on the bottom line. Why they call it dollar sign? Focus on the bottom line. There ain't never fall behind. Last night we danced and I thought you were saving my life. Caught in the haze of the moon and the break of the light. I know what I want. You can do what you want. I know I said it before, but you can do what you want. But last night we danced and I thought you were saving my life. You asked, are you here on your own? I said only tonight. Before you could say any more, I just looked in your eyes. I said, you know what I want. You can do what you want. I know I said it before, but you can do what you want. Last night we danced and I thought you were saving my life. Sometimes I see you in my dreams. You are the only fantasy I see. Don't stop moving together. Don't stop moving together. Don't stop moving together. Keep on dancing. Don't stop moving together. Don't stop moving together. Don't stop moving together. Keep on dancing. Last night we danced with the moon and the break of the light. Caught in the haze, I just wanna be lost in your eyes. I said, I know what I want.
Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. We have terrific scenes in front of us at the Estadio do Dragão, one of the biggest venues in Portugal. And already we're under... Hits one! It's off target and by quite a way.
Good play all round. He was well hustled and still got a shot away.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's played forward.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
La Coruña have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Forward it goes. Hoists it forward. He's got away. Great run on the overlap here. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Plays it out to the flank. Shibasaki. A heavy challenge. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Gets good distance on it. Done very well to intervene. Forward it goes. Just brushed off the ball there. And it's played forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Clears it out of harm's way. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. There's the start of the second half. So deadlock still as the second half begins. And it's played forward. That'll be a throw. Real chance! Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Here it comes. Oh, nice touch. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again.
That's believing too much in his own ability to hold on to the ball.
Finds him. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He's got it, has a hit!
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb. Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
Yeah, it's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
So that's it. It is all over. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the cards. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Well, that's it from us. Thanks very much, Jim. It's a very good day to you from both of us. Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. We have terrific scenes in front of us at the Estadio do Dragão, one of the biggest venues in Portugal. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends, as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
There's the whistle. And he's surging through. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Lyon have failed to win any of their last 5 away games. Played out to the right. That is terrific skill. He's looked long this time, and it's got through. Oh, good interception. Oh, sweet feet. Lovely bit of skill. Crosses it in.
No efforts on target is acceptable if levels of enthusiasm and energy are good, and they're not.
Goes for the cross. Tries to get it forward quickly. Tries to switch the play. It's a promising run he's making on the right. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Shot at goal! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling.
There's the whistle for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, and still goals. So your views on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Fuenlabrada head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. That's the start of another 45 minutes. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Lovely feet. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. That's great strength on the ball. Oh, shooting chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Good play all round. He was well hustled and still got a shot away.
Tries to locate someone up front. Plays it out to the wing. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Forward it goes. So not long left in this now. Lyon are closing in now on yet another game without scoring.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
And it's played forward. Gets good distance on it. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goalless. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw...
Well, good day to you. You join us on a pretty wet afternoon here. The clouds have opened and it is raining, a little bit wet and miserable. But that ought not to put us off. We are all indeed itching to go. Last few final checks and formalities are being gone through now. There is a very good crowd in, a boisterous crowd too, smashing atmosphere. And on a day like this, in this part of the world, there is nowhere you would rather be, with or without the rain. The Estadio do Dragão in Porto, distinctive in so many ways, by comparison with its Lisbon rivals. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
Well, we're underway. Tries to switch the play. Now surely! Just brushed off the ball there. He's gone for it! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Messi!
Yeah, just thinking about the goalkeeper again, he really had to be at his best, didn't he?
And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Goes for it! That's a half-decent try.
Well, I suppose it wasn't the worst attempt if you consider how far out he was.
Drives it towards the front. Tries to get it forward quickly. Good challenge, stood up well against his man. Tries to locate someone up front. Marquinhos plays it forward. And there is the half-time whistle. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. They've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. There's the start of the second half. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Hoists it forward. And it's played forward.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Forward it goes. And the finish! Just a whisker away. some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Just about up to 75 minutes. Well into the second half. Oh, has a hit! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, and
Shapes to shoot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
well, it was just some wayward passing that let the opposition in then, and I have to say, a very lucky escape. You lose it there, you expect to be punished. Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
Hoists it forward. And the referee brings it to a close. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even, and no complaints.
Well, that's it from us. Thanks very much, Jim. It's a...
I look at you, Sha-la-la-la. You look at me, Sha-la. You kinda shine, huh? What you do as you said you would, you would, you would. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe it. I get a feeling, I don't want to explain.
Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead-up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. We are in the port city of Porto, and this unmistakably the Estadio do Dragão. Blue, certainly the colour. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
So it's down to business here. De Bruyne. Lugo haven't scored in any of their last 5 away games. Plays it out to the flank. Massive leap! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And it's got through. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. He's Cristiano Ronaldo! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Away from immediate danger. Gets good distance on it. Crosses it, towering header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Now, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And it's half-time here. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. So we reached the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we're already back underway. Cristiano Ronaldo! Forward it goes. And he's going long. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. He's left his man. Goes long. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Hoists it forward. Well, here is the raid we were told to expect. He's had that. Cristiano Ronaldo! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
So time is nearly up. One final twist. Great leap! He will be livid with himself. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And the keeper's in command. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goals. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action.
Hear me out as I can, every doubt in my sense. All the spins paid, all the games played, all the yells and remiss. Let me make an attempt, as I love in my tense. Take it this way, made a mistake, now I'm all in the fence. No, we can't walk around and lead way. Briefcase, fill it up with all the things you ever doubt. These games should have ended, please thanks. No pretending, replay how it's been and if it's worth the run around. Well, let me think. Working to the bone, I couldn't call it though it seems. I can go a day without a thought of being weak. So who am I? So who am I?
Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is terrific to have you along for our live coverage of this eagerly awaited contest. It should provide some terrific entertainment on what is turning into a rather imperfect afternoon. The weathermen rarely get it wrong, and they have warned us that there is rain on its way. Shouldn't be bad enough in any sense meaningfully to impact on the game of football, but it is a factor to be taken into consideration. Plenty of other factors, of course, principally each side's concern for the strengths of the other. We have terrific scenes in front of us at the Estadio do Dragão, one of the biggest venues in Portugal. We have already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, I think we can expect to see more than a few moments of individual brilliance with Neymar on the pitch, Peter. He's got such a silky touch, he can ghost past defenders.
He's gone for it! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And it's hoisted clear. Whipped in. And that's been levered clear. They've played it short. Nicely controlled. Gets good distance on it. It's a throw in. And here's Neymar. Can he deliver? Big chance! That is a poor kick by the keeper, being intercepted.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
A long ball, but not especially accurate. Forward it goes. Good ball. Cleared away. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And the shot! This could fall anywhere. Oh, great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And it's been taken short. Clears it out of harm's way. Almeria with another corner. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Going for goal!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the action is back on the way.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Now a chance to break. A heavy challenge. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Played back in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Incoming cross. Keeper has beaten it away. Aimed in towards the centre. Firmly met. Shapes for an overhead. Fence has got rid of that.
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. He's had a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Plays it over to the other flank. Hoists it forward. Hefty challenge, but fair enough.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
And it's played forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you. What a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. That's gone a long way up and away. Alcorcon have statistically the worst defence in the league. And that's been levered clear.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Oh, good interception. Good ball. He's had a goal! And he's done it!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
A 1-0 lead established.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
Oh, that's an own goal!
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Las Palmas have gone 5 away games without scoring. The referee has given a corner. Cleared away. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Shapes to shoot! No mistake! And the comeback is complete!
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
And that has been cleared. And they've got it back as has a look and has a go. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? They've played it short. That'll be a throw. And the half-time whistle goes. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. It is a corner. Great leap! caused a worry or two. Managed to get it away. Ball's gone out of play. Fires from distance.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
He's scored! And this is getting better and better. And that's it. That was always inevitable. Las Palmas go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
That's a throw. Drives it in. Massive leap! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
And it's played forward. Forward it goes. Well positioned to make that interception. It is a corner, good chance. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source. And a shot! Gets it back. It's being played forward. Las Palmas with another chance from a corner. Cleared away. And it's been taken straight back. Tries to get it forward quickly. And that's been levered clear. He's through the middle. Cuts it out. And back to base. Plays it out to the flank. And that's been won straight back. Hoists it forward. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Griezmann. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that is truly disappointing. It is a results business, and this result is worth nothing. So what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their
So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. The Estadio do Dragão in Porto, distinctive in so many ways by comparison with its Lisbon rivals. And as you can see, we've already started here. Cuts it out. It's a throw. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Bruno Fernandes gets up, he's gone for it! Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Albacete got some help from Lady Luck there, they all count.
Well, you can't ask for much better than that, Peter. Bang, bang, two in double quick time.
That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Albacete haven't lost any of their last 5 home games. Beautifully done. Big chance! It's missed, but by that far.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
And back to base. It's another own goal! That is crazy!
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one.
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
Albacete got some help from Lady Luck there, they all count.
Look, there are some very good headers of a ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery to give them a chance to go at this.
Knocks it away. It's come loose. And that's been won straight back. Forward it goes. And the counter is on. Fires from distance. Has a goal! Yes! All too
Oh, it's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt we'll be looking.
It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
That is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Yeah, I think the first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Albacete have been nothing short of awesome in the first 45 minutes. A truly memorable performance on all counts, and it has to be said, this match is well and truly already won. Well, the action has already resumed here. Plays it over to the other flank. De Ligt. Sergio Ramos does well there, alert.
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Albacete got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal!
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
Albacete got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. And they've been given a corner. And that has been cleared. Played it short. Looks to drop one in. They've scored! And still they continue with the onslaught.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Oh, he has stuck it into his... Albacete with another chance from a corner. Away from immediate danger. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Another corner then. Trying to get there. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Hoists it forward. Bruno Fernandes plays it out to the wing. He's got options in the box if he... Up to meet it! Goal! Well, surely that completes the demolition if it hadn't occurred already.
Yeah, by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
Sergio Ramos.
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Albacete got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Ball's out on the left now. And it's got through. And the shot! Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. He's got a chance from here, but not the kindest angle. Defending of the desperate variety. He hits it! And that is the last effort of the game. A great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me it just always held an interest.
So that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us. Well, hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect the dynamics of a match which has so much riding on it. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world, and boy does it add to the occasion. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
David De Gea. He's one of the all-time great shot stoppers, Peter. His positioning is superb, and he always seems to pick the perfect moment to rush off his line. What I really like about him is the way he keeps his frame big to make life as difficult as possible for strikers, and the manager will be hoping for a few more clean sheets now that he's in the team.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. The action has already started. Plays it out to the flank. Now a chance to break. Played out to the right. Has a hit! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
Cadiz, clearly one of the informed teams in the league right now. 5 wins out of 5 coming into this game, and hopes for them are rising all the time. Hoists it forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Cadiz have the league's best defensive record. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. He's got options out wide. Gets into a dangerous position. Gets up to head it! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Forward it goes. More than happy to take the muscular approach. That's great strength on the ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Valverde. He's got the ball glued to his feet. If anyone is going to break the deadlock, now would be a good time. Valverde shoots! And that's caused a worry or two.
Oh, it's a very good effort. There wasn't much wrong with that at all. We're talking fine margins now.
Oh, really good feet. Now the cross. Has a go! And he's done it! And right on half-time, that is telling.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Cadiz. And the half-time whistle goes. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. What's the first half compared with your expectations?
Well, when you look at the gulf in quality, the gap should be greater, but there are higher gears to be found, so maybe we'll see that reflected.
Cadiz leading 1-0 at the break. Here we go again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And that's been levered clear. Gorgeous control there. Plenty waiting in the middle. Pumps it into the area. Plays it over to the other flank. Hit long and direct, and it's got through. Towering header, and the follow-up, and in it goes. And there's the goal they've been looking for. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate, and we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Cadiz take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Valverde. Is there any support? He might not need it.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Done very well to intervene. And it's played forward. Cuts it out. Hoists it forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Tries to stroke it through. And now the breakaway. And hits one! It's come... And the shot! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
That looks a good ball. Managed to get it away. From behind for a goal kick. And that is that. Cadiz come away with the win. A job really well done in all departments. A real sum-of-the-parts team effort. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Look, we saw some textbook football from wide areas that continued to produce expansive attacking play that was ultimately too hard to handle. They were simply too good in the wide areas. And if that wasn't hard enough for the opposition, the link-up play was outstanding too.
That's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes I stop believing in things that aren't real. My friend likes to deceive me in the way that I feel. But all these things don't happen to anybody like you. These things don't matter to anybody, but oh, you seem so happy. To everybody new, these things don't happen to anybody like you. Sometimes I start concealing the way that I work.
Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead-up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. The Estadio do Dragão in Porto, distinctive in so many ways by comparison with its Lisbon rivals. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Luka Modric. He's someone, Peter, who reads the game that...
Has a pop! Oh, the ball's come loose! Thiago. Girona have gone 5 away games without scoring.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Well, that's where he wants it. Modric. Hoists it forward. Cleared away. Numancia, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Di Maria. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Tries a shot! And it's played forward. Modric. And he's got the ball glued to his feet, looking to go deep. And the first 45 minutes are up. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So your views on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. Well, the action has already resumed here.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
He's looked long this time. Girona are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Di Maria. Could move up a gear here. Hit long and direct. Chance!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Well played, he saw that coming. Oh, that's nice. Thiago. And that will be the final act. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches. Satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end. And it finishes 0-0. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you.
Thunder clouds when you walked in, but I never feel the drip when you're talking. Only meet me in the drought when you're falling. Never ask me how I like my eggs in the morning. Never ask me taking comfort in my shadow, but you seem to stay afloat cause you're shallow. You can never make a promise for tomorrow, cause all the time you choose to take has been borrowed. I just pull up, then skirt. You just pull up when it hurts. Why, why? I just pull up, then skirt. You just pull up when it hurts. Why, Daylight wants to creep in through my window. Now I've got you back in my arms. Now I'm shadows. Daylight was a creeping through my window. Now I got you back in my home. Now I'm moving from the shadows. From the clouds on.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is terrific to have you along for our live coverage of this eagerly awaited contest. It should provide some terrific entertainment on what is turning into a rather imperfect afternoon. The weathermen rarely get it wrong, and they have warned us that there is rain on its way. Shouldn't be bad enough in any sense meaningfully to impact on the game of football, but it is a factor to be taken into consideration. Plenty of other factors, of course, principally each side's concern for the strengths of the other. The Estadio do Dragão in Porto, distinctive in so many ways by comparison with its Lisbon rivals. Elche have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Mbappe. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Elche have now gone 5 games without defeat here. And that's a throw.